When it comes to dubbing brushes, you name it. I have no idea how many different styles and designs of dubbing brushes are out there. Of course, you'll recognize this one as a gun barrel brush. It works well, except it's bulky and it's hard to get into small spaces with it, but it is pretty good at picking into dubbing. So I like it for that, but only for very large flies. Some years ago, Gordon Mankins from Phoenix, Arizona introduced me to this little guy, and he calls it his tickler. And what it is just a simple little wooden handle with a brass brush that he's inserted into the end here. And it works very nicely, and it's compact enough to get into spaces for small flies. And I liked it for that. And then later he sent me another tool that's similar, except it's longer. I like longer handles to be able to reach in. But it was a little bit too soft. The brush was just a little too soft down here. So what I did is I put some thread around this end of it to tighten it up, and that works great. And if it gets filled full of dubbing, you just put a bodkin in there and cleans it right out. It's a great little tool for that. Then later, in talking with Dean Childs, then owner of Wasatch Tools, he came up with this little guy. I really like this one. They still make essentially this tool, only I believe it's shorter than this. I again like that long handle. All it is steel cable that he's put in. And my goodness, I think you can hear how those bristles work. It came originally with these bristles pretty tight together like you would expect for a cable, and I've separated them apart. It actually is more useful to me with it separated apart, but you can reach into very tight spaces with it, and it's a great little tool. And then my friend locally, Margie Bogus, came up with this tool. She makes jewelry, and so she made this really kind of fanciful copper one, and it's just really a tighter cable. I can again go in with a bodkin and separate that out at some point, but this is a nifty one as well. These are great tools, probably the best dubbing teasers that I've ever used. You can get into small spaces, they do a great job, they grab the fur. I couldn't recommend them highly enough.